was gonna worry. I've been a bad boy. Ozzy fake died. Hulk Hogan fake died. Ozzy fake died. And the Huxtable kid fake died. Put them all in a row. That's how they do it. They do it by threes. Just big loosh harvest. Just, we'll kill these characters off. Because they're just characters. You know, some of them had different people playing the roles at different times. You know, it's all settled science. We've talked about this before. But, yeah, it's funny to see people get broken up about it. But let's pretend it was all real for a minute. These guys are in their 80s, 70s. Like, it's not a tragedy. It's not even a fucking surprise. I mean, shit. People in their 70s die all the time. In the 80s. It's just like, and when they kill these fake people, they kill these characters, you always see them like one last time in some kind of scenario, and they always look fine. Like Bowie, he's looking all fucking dapper as hell, like the day before he died, like with the fucking Armani suit on outside, laughing, having a cigarette, and he just keeled over on the way to the fucking limo. I don't know, like people with cancer, they die, it's a long, horrible process. Death is a process. It's not nice. And Ozzy's on stage, like what, 2 weeks ago? Looked pretty good. Yeah, he looks a lot better than I thought he would. And he just like, walking down the street, he just keels over, dies, whatever. It's fucking stupid. But you say stuff like this, and of course you sound like a crazy person, but that's alright. It's not for everybody to know this stuff. I don't know if, a lot of these fucking robots, like the soulless NPC people, then I don't know if you could take in that information. They're programmed in a way that, they have their subroutine, they have their systems too. Like you mention stuff like that, and the first thing is ridicule. The next thing they do to you is they get mad. And then the third thing they do is marginalize you, just cut you out of the conversation completely, because you're a mad person. They'll follow the same script. So, to those people, they're never gonna understand that stuff. But to us, us happy few, we happy few, that do understand this stuff. Yeah, that's they're just doing a loosh, having lunch. Doing a loose draw. Speaking of bad boy though, I think I may get another ban on YouTube. I don't know, did they ever ban you for comments? Because I've been left some spicy ones on some videos, on some pertinent videos. What I was saying as I was watching some stuff on Israel and some other stuff on more African migrant attacks in Ireland and the UK and even here in America. And I said, well, why can't we solve our African problem the same way that Israel's solving their Palestinian problem? They see these people are dangerous to them, right? They see Palestinians are dangerous and they have to go. Well, clearly, the Africans are a danger to our people over in the UK, and here in Ireland, they're constantly being fucking raped, murdered, assaulted by them. We should, get lockstep with Israel and take care of our African problem the same way Israel is taking care of their Palestinian problem. I didn't be genocide. What are you talking about, genocide? I'm not calling for genocide. Are you saying that's what they're doing in Israel? No, I didn't say that. No one said. They're just solving a problem. They just see that these people that are a danger to them, something has to be done about it. We know, like in our case, it's even more pertinent, because if you're a Palestinian over in Israel, you keep your head down, and you're on a different, well, not anymore, they're not even around anymore, but they used to have separate roads. They have a road for the Jews and a road for the Palestinians. And they made the Palestinian one, you probably still find footage of this, they made the Palestinian one like all shitty, and like it's dirty and fucking purposely crappy. And they had the Jewish roads coming in and out really nice and paved, and there's like food vendors. It's funny. It's really funny. Hang on a second. I'm going to get some incense. Whatever. Feels like another CIA tryout day. I noticed there's like a lot of people that are very similar. The kind you usually would never see here before COVID. And you can tell they don't know where they are. It's the old, all right, we're going to send you there for a week. And I know it's a week. And I'll put a pin in that. And then they come here, they look at it. They show them where they could live, the apartments and stuff. And they're all nice. Way nicer than mine. And they're free, They're free. A lot of stuff's free if you're a certain kind of person. And not me. I'm not that certain kind of person that things are free for, but that's all right. Although I could, if I wanted to, I could use my mental disabilities, because when I first got out, the first time I was in the nut hut, I came out, they put me on all sorts of shit. Because I was hopped up on so much drugs, I couldn't function. All I did was sleep. I had all the shit that they have. And that's a whole nother story, because I kept getting pulled off because the people that worked in my local office were all those type of people. And I say this is what happened. I don't think my family would agree with it. I kept having human error where they dropped my services and I have to go down there. I wouldn't go down there. My family would go there. So they knew what color I was, And it was always human error. I got the feeling that they were like, this money's for us. What are you collecting this stuff for? And I had one white lady, say as much to me one time, and I went to try to fix my food thing, and she knocked me down from like 500 to 300, saying along those lines, like something like why do you need it? Like, and I'm not gonna sit there and explain to her, well, the state says I'm fucking mental. I don't know, but anyway, I could still get all that stuff. Because my problems are chronic, and what's that? They use a word like for non-solvable. They're lifetime problems, so I could receive all the stuff for the rest of my life if I went and got it. But the last time they cut me off due to human error, I was just like, you know what? I don't need your fucking, I don't need the beast to hand me money anymore. But yeah, in this country, if you're a certain type of person, you get that shit forever. You're on lock. You don't have to do anything. You can't look like me, but if you look like me, you better have problems like mental health issues. That's the only way you're going to get the same kind of money, It's funny, like, I was seeing this one couple, new people. And they were like at a tourist shack type of thing. He's fucking hitting up locals for money. What the fuck? I don't care. And the guy behind the tourist booth said to them, "Oh, how long are you guys here?" And like I stopped walking to listen. I didn't want to hear, "Oh, we live here now." I didn't want to hear that, But I heard, "Oh, we're here for a week." So they're here for the how would you like to live here? CIA fucking, trip. I know it all sounds crazy, but, it's true. Whether you think it sounds crazy or not, it's, really happening. So, there's this white woman and her two cute little kids, these two girls walking with her. And most white people here are retarded fucking liberals who would hand their kids over to these people to do with what they want with them before they would be mean to someone or risk being called something. So she walks by them, and the lady has like the fake white girl hair. She has like a, a big wig. She tried to make herself look white. It's blonde, and she has all this stuff that they try to do to make themselves look white. And the mother goes to the kids like, "Oh, look at the pretty lady, isn't she pretty?" And one of the little girls, they both looked back at her, and one just turned away. The other one made a face like you were trying to put asparagus in her mouth. Like her mouth curled up in a her nose like she smelled something. But you can't fool kids, you can't fool kids. So as much as that mother wanted her little kid to say, "Oh, that lady's pretty," she could tell she wasn't pretty. She could tell she's a gross fucking trying to fucking be white, You can't fool kids, right? Can't fool them. So anyway, getting back to my, I'd like to thank all this new wave of race scripters, because I have a lot more, I'm a lot less worried about talking like this. Even 6 months ago, I'd be like, I can't fucking post this video. I'd be throwing it away. But, Willie Gaddis, Not Today Satan, Shameless Spur, Hermes, thank you guys. Whether you're CIA or not, it's allowed me to be less worried about saying this stuff. Unless I get pinched again, then we'll know what's going on. But as of right now, I've been saying whatever I want lately. And I don't do anything stupid. Like, I'm not doing the hate speech. Although anything, you could call anything hate speech. You could call it, basically hate speech is whatever they don't like. You say something they don't like, or it's against the agenda, or against the beast, and it's hate speech. I'm still, I'm still walking the fine line here, but it's loosened me up. I can kind of talk a little bit more frankly about the problems that we have in society. So I made these posts on different comment sections. You got to do this stuff sometimes, just to test the boundaries. But you got to be smart about it. You know what I'm doing here, and I'm gonna pull some of them up. I made like 4 or 5 of them with the same kind of sentiment across videos of Africans attacking in Ireland and the UK. And then I put one on one of Spurge's videos where he was talking about whenever he does a video on Jews, it has to go through a whole separate process where they have to vet it. I don't know if that's true. That's what he says. I don't know. If he's legit, he's ballsy. But you gotta understand, like, I know he gets mad when people say that he's a Fed. But if you've been, how long have you been doing this, buddy? Not too long. Some of us have been here doing this shit for years. And I've learned not to fucking trust anybody. I've seen it. I've been banned for very little. Minor things. Nothing like what we're hearing now from these new people. And to be fair, I haven't gotten any trouble lately for speaking truth to fucking power, which is what it is. I never understood that phrase, really. What do they mean, truth to power? Sounds like some ghetto shit. I don't know if I like that. But for being able to speak a little bit more freely. So hopefully it continues this way. Now, when they get out the Republican people and they put the Democrats back in, because I think they will, very next chance they get, we might get rounded up because of what we're doing now. But I have a long fucking history of doing shit like this, so I'm on every list there is already. I'm not, fuck it. I'm old, I don't care. I'm already past my prime. If they want to come get me, that's cool. I've done my damage. And until they put me in the van, I'm gonna keep doing it. And hopefully you'll join me in the fun. Until next time, don't blame the teacher, blame the school. Oh, I forgot the best part of the woman with the 2 little kids. So, We had to wait to cross the street, whatever. The woman and the two kids are moving slow as fuck. I'm stuck with them because I can't go past them because they're taking up the whole sidewalk. So then up comes the woman that she's trying to say is pretty with her Kang boyfriend. And her boyfriend is cranking this music about fucking and N-word every other. If a nigga can't fuck like that, you don't fuck so good. You gotta learn to fuck, bitch. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And he walks right behind him, playing this. You know, he's oblivious. He doesn't know he's doing anything wrong. You know how those people are. And you see the white lady just getting nervous. And I was just, I mean, it's terrible that the little kids have to be exposed to that, and he was exposing them to something bad, you know, but she was like, oh, okay. So finally she just brought the kids over to the side of the sidewalk and let them pass. I want to fucking laugh in her face. That's what you want. That's what you want for your kids, huh? Fuck you. And I can hear a rattle say, "Black girl, you're a genuine lazy bum. You'll always make it through hard times at any W."